What is up, YouTube? HPJ here, and I am excited to bring you guys, of course, the amazing news that Digimon will be returning to the Puzzle and Dragons series, and the Digimon Collab returns. So, January 15th of 2025, we will be seeing this collaboration return, and it will be using, of course, the O2 cast from the Digimon series. Many people are very excited about this because, of course, a lot of us love the O2 cast. The O2 cast is probably one of the most beloved cast in the series. It's a lot of people that love the O2 cast. I'm one of the people too, because the O2 series not only is basically like the a glow up series, if you will. It was like, here's, O1, here's O2, and they're all existing because they exist in the same world. And it's only a few years later, after the events of the original Adventure series ended, and it's supposed to be basically a sequel. It's kind of like what Pokemon tried to do with, no, Pokemon did do with Gold and Silver. Thank you, Okada. And basically, it's years after the events of what happened in Kanto. There's a whole new region, all of that. It's basically like that, except it's like not a whole new region. You're still in Japan, but it's a whole new group of kids, and it's TK and Kari, more focused as the new kids. No, TK is a new kid at the school. Davis is basically replacing Ty as the sequential kid with goggles, but not really like. I guess he's supposed to be like the main leader, but a lot of people have said, they felt like TK, who has the experience and knows what was going on in the game, going on in with Digimon, would have been a better leader. But he does play a good second in command, if you will. But then it's like they just replace him with Ken later on, because Ken knows more about what's been going on with everything a lot more than um, TK does. But it's like TK and Ken basically have these similar experiences, except Kari and TK were on battlefields and everything, while Ken definitely was on the battlefield. So I guess it is more surprise. It's like, I don't know really what to say. Maybe to put it in the way of like the Shikamaru, Sasuke, and um, Naruto situation, where you have Daisuke getting the attention because he's the main character, Naruto. You have Ken, who, you know, he looks up to. Turns out he's evil. They defeat him, save him, and he becomes a team member. And you have TK here, who's so well knowledge in everything, and he basically is just like right there. But he is very important to the cast, as well as important to the series itself, and how much effort he puts into the team. So it's like, after they like move the kid gloves and everything, yeah, boy, he does get the respect he deserves. But they really don't do much with like a large portion of the cast. It basically just becomes the Ken and Davis show at that point, because it, like, during the second half, you really focus more on like what happened to Ken, why is Ken the way he is. Oh shit, here's the returning villain from last season that people loved, and they're like, hey, let's give this guy a new redo. Yeah, because my oldest mom now becomes um because in Japan they call him VIO Bandemon. Here we call him Malo Myodismon. And he is in the machine too. So it's gonna be a lot of like, it's memory lane for me, because I play Digimon, I watch Digimon, I enjoy Digimon. I enjoy Digimon just as much as I enjoy Pokemon. And they both have their equal flaws. I just want that to be stated. So, in retrospective of what this machine is supposed to be, because, sorry, I wanted to get on the tangent. And remember, I cannot be on a tangent because I need to talk about this collaboration. And if you want me to do a tangent video on Digimon, I'll definitely do a tangent video on Digimon. I want to talk about Digimon. So, looking at everything, looking at the lineup, looking at how the follow up is. So, there is a lot of people excited for the Digimon collaboration, because it's finally returning. It's been basically a year now since the collaboration uh, has been was released in the NA. And funny enough, we did not get Jujutsu Kaisen, which I know a lot of people are very much like, well, we're just not going to get Jujutsu Kaisen. So we gave up on that for the NA server. It could be because of copyrights. That's nothing new. That's nothing surprising. It's just how NA works. It's kind of like the Yu-Gi-Oh thing. We're not always going to get things that the OCG get, but here we are, just managing what we have. So, who is going to be in the new lineup overall? So it's all the main O2 cast and their villains are going to be the focus. And then Digimon from the series. There is no upgrades to any of the older Digimon in terms of like some of the older Digimon they get like evolutions throughout their series, but unfortunately they're not going to be including them. So if you're trying to see if we'll get like a because both Edamon and Leomon have Digivolutions in the original series, but they were not included for whatever reason. But they did get like their weapon assists for like the clothes and stuff that they wear. There is no 100% guarantee of Saber Leomon or Metal Edamon appearing, so you X those out. Um, Arukenimon and Lamimon are going to be featured in this collaboration, so congratulations. The Digimon version of Jesse James will be there. Bila Badimon will be there. Oikawa will be there. Davis, Ken, Yoli, Cody, Teenage TK, and Kari will also be included, and they'll be partnered up with their particular Digimon. The focus now for the transformations are going to be the armored Digivolutions, while some of the split evolutions will also be, of course, the inclusion of their secondary evolutions, which is nice. And I believe some of the Digimon will be their own separate entities. For instance, the DNA Digivolutions. Because, yeah, Digimon O2 gave us two variations of Digivolutions their season. They gave us the Armor Digivolutions, using the Sacred Armor relics to Armor Digivolve. And then they were also given the ability to DNA Digivolve, which means two Digimon come together and they become one new Digimon. For some, they look amazing in their designs. Some even have two variations of their amazing evolution, and then some of them are definitely things that need to be put on a drafting board. Outside of that, it is seen like it's a very straightforward machine, and I'll have two different machines. The first machine will be featuring all of the older cards from the original collab when it dropped, and then the second machine will be all the newer stuff, and there are a lot of cards in it that people will be looking out for. Basically, Imperial Dramon, Davis, Yoli, and Ken Ichijoji. So sorry to and Kari, for a reason that apparently there's a new light team that circulates around her. So if there is any new additional cards, people will be running for them. Trust me. I know Digimon fans. I know Puzzle and Dragons players are going to be running for these cards. Um, the artwork looks amazing because even if you see here in the title, I mean the thing, that's what most of them are going to look like. You can look up the stuff from the JP server. The JP server stuff should still be up. So if you want to like know the big schematics of it, I would definitely go there to go look at the big schematics. For me personally, I'm very excited about this. I know a few of the things are going to be in the machine just because of what I've seen in the JP server. Imperial Dramon is going to be the most focused in the event. They really want to push Imperial Dramon, similar to that how they pushed Omnimon. There is going to be a new form of Omnimon. It's going to be Imperial Dramon Paladin mode. It's basically a fusion of um, Omnimon and Imperial Dramon. Because if you watch the third movie, the official third movie, you know why they're fusing. Why there's a combination fusion of them. Then there is the focus, because yeah, I do need to mention Yoli. Yoli is going to be really good for that particular team because she focuses on wood, water, and uh, fire orbs. So her and Hawkmon team up is definitely going to be like that for the sequential team. There are a lot of people who are going to be very happy to see more stuff coming from the collaboration. Kari is going to be looked at because the new Kari and the Fairtimon evolution Has some good promise for light teams. Outside of that, really, it's just the return of most of the other cards. I didn't really see any major changes. There wasn't a note of major changes, um, which is his own thing. And then from there, I think most people have also said, excuse me, have also said that there's going to be a lot more stuff added to. Um, there's not really much stuff added to it because when they looked at the stuff in the JP server, they were like, yeah, no, it's just basically here's more cards. Get happy, enjoy. So it's like, oh, all right, yay. That's literally how I felt. I was like, okay. So, I don't know how many stones are going to be for each team. I'm just going to go off my head now and say it that the original sheen is going to be like maybe they're probably going to be the same cost. But when most collabs and stuff have come back, the older machines are maybe like 5 to 7 magic stones, and then like the new one is basically the 10 magic stones, the 7 to 10 magic stones. So if you haven't done your January quest like I have, I would say farm it, farm as much stuff as you possibly can, get as much magic stones as you possibly can to wrap up things, and then just go from there. Because that's literally what I'm doing. The bundles I believe for this are going to be Imperial Dramon, Yoli, and Davis. If I'm not mistaken, Davis is going to have the Ord skin. Imperial Dramon is going to have the badge. Or I think it's Imperial Dramon Paladin mode. And then the BGM is going to be Yoli or... Yeah, I think it's Yoli. So if you want a Yoli for your Imperial Dramon teams, because Imperial Dramon is going to be one of the bigger focuses, I would suggest going to get that. Fire, fire, wood, like water and fire teams are going to be the main focus of the collaboration because of how the new cards and the old cards are going to join forces. Which is going to be really, really cool to see. Do I have any hopes for anything I'm rolling? Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that I don't have to spend I already saved up enough MP if I need to get 2 Imperial Dramons. I mean, 2 Paladin modes for my team. Outside of that, I just really want to see if I'll roll the base Imperial Dramon and the base Yoli. So if I have to spend magic stones and stuff, and you know the typical bundles. But if there's any more information, I definitely will drop it for you guys so that you guys know what's going on. Outside of that, really, I'm just excited for this. And if you guys do want to hear me talk more about Digimon, please let me know. I'll talk some more about Digimon. Especially because I've watched all the anime now. It's been over like a year or two, but I've watched all of the series. Jesus. It's that for the new one. Digimon Data Break, Digi Break. I don't know what it's called, but I haven't watched it. But I heard of it. I've seen it, and they just announced the dub in the dub cast. So yay. Anyway, guys, I gotta get ready to go. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you guys are excited for the Digimon collaboration coming out January 15th of 2025. Not sponsored. 2026, not sponsored. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about the Digimon collab in the comment section below. All my other socials are in the description box below. And I'll catch you guys next time. ACJ signing out. Take care.